Alrighty, we
What is
are
up?
officially live. Let me just go ahead
Hey,
and check
hey.
up on here, make sure we are live on all our platforms
Oh,
with the
yeah.
amazing Cassiddy Atkins.
What's up?
Woohoo.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, we are
Cassiddy.
live.
I'm
Thanks for
excited
coming
to talk
on,
to you guys,
babe.
man. Thanks for having me on live.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited because there's a big event that is coming up that is dropping here this week, and it has to evolve with you. And then also, know Des is a part of it, and it's actually going to be an event that is a virtual event that is amazing and is so needed right now. And so, the event is called Discovering Your Voice Virtual Summit. And we understand that words create worlds. And when you understand your voice, you begin to create something so beautiful and masterful that others, not including yourself, get to live in. And so,
Wow.
Cassiddy, talk to us about this event. And before you do that, just a couple shout outs. What up, Sherry?
Hey, Sherry.
What
And
up?
someone that's so
And
dear to us,
good old
Dub
Dub.
Alexander. Well, my. Sounding like Johnny Gill right there. Here we go.
That's awesome.
And so let us
Singing
know,
the
Cassie,
sky.
talk to us. Talk to us
Yeah.
about this virtual event.
Yeah, definitely. I'm super excited about it. Like you said, it's called the Discover Your Voice Virtual Summit. You know, if you know me or if you followed me, you know that I'm all about podcasting. People call me Cassiddy, but I'm excited about this event because it's not a podcast specific event. And so we're kind of breaking the mold a little bit. But, you know, the reason why I wanted to do this is because I am in the podcast space. So I talk to a ton of people, you know, every year who want to start something, that want to do something, that know they have a big calling and a purpose, but they, you know, get on the phone with me or they talk to me. And the number one question that I get asked is, what do I even talk about? What do I even say? How do I even know? How do I even know my thing? Like, how do I even know, you know, if this is going to be good or if my passion is, you know, the right one and all these things. And so I just saw that there's a ton of mental barriers with people from the thing that they know they're supposed to do, that thing inside of them that makes them, you know, wake up every morning, their passion, their purpose, their dreams. You know, some people don't even know what that is, but if they do know what it is, I just see them, you know, struggling with how to actually get it out. And so I was like, you know what, there's a big problem here. You know, people need to discover their voice. People need to activate their voice. People need to share those things because you're right. Your words do create worlds. And, you know, your dream life, I really believe, whether that's more numbers in your business or, you know, that dream house or whatever that is, fill in the blank for you. I believe that is on the other side of you finding your voice, finding that thing you're supposed to do, finding your, you know, superpower, if you want to call it that. I believe that because that's what I've seen in my life. When I found my voice, when I found my purpose, that's when things started to open up for me. That's when things started to unlock for me, open doors and all that stuff. And so when I was thinking about the event, of course, I was like, we have got to get Des on the lineup. And we got to give a shout out to Dub again, because he's also one of the speakers too. But I wanted to, you know, I wanted to get Des because if you guys listen to the Matt and Des Experience, Des has some amazing content all about activating your voice. And so she's going to drop an amazing session. I'll let you tease that in just a second. But that's really the rundown. You know, that's what it's going to be. That's why I wanted to do it. And so I'm super pumped up, man. Oh, you guys are muted. Rookies over here. So I'll just keep talking until they unmute. So I'm super pumped up about it. If you want to learn more already, if this kind of sounds like your jam, go to the link right there below, discoveryourvoiceevent.com. And I see you guys are unmuted now, so jump in whenever.
Awesome. I was just saying before the mute situation, thank you so much, Cassiddy, for even inviting me. You guys, you don't even know how honored I feel for Cassiddy to even invite me on this summit. I am so excited. You know, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, you are a thought leader in this space, and I'm just super honored to be a part of it. And it is going to be amazing. It is going to be fire. Like, if you guys haven't had a chance to check out this event, please go to the website. The speaker lineup is crazy. It is crazy. And you are going to be so blessed. I really believe that lives are going to be changed from this event. So go register. It's like for nothing. So you need to go register today. You know, I think the main thing that I feel like one thing that honestly you helped me do is break those mental barriers. Just what you just said was exactly where I was at. I had so many mental barriers in just the subject. Even though I had done a lot of things in my life and spoken to other people's lives, I had so many personal mental barriers that kept me from activating my voice. And when you, approach us about podcasting, I probably literally said those exact words. I don't even know what to say. What am I going to say? All of those things come up, and it really challenged me to be like, wait a minute, why are those mental even there? And it really took me on a personal.
Oh, you guys cut out.
Issues right now.
I think you guys have the wrong mic selected.
It's interesting because StreamYard is being difficult with our mics right now. It's not one.
You're kind of muted again. But why you guys sort that out? Like, that's so humbling for you to even say that, Des. And that's really, the experience I want people to have through this, because to me, like, if I replay that meeting in my mind when I was like, hey, you guys should start a podcast, like, it was such a no-brainer to me that you guys should start a podcast because, you look at Matt and Des and, you got the content, you got the revelation, you got the authority, you got the results, you're crazy likable. I liked you guys. I knew you guys. I trusted you guys. And sometimes I believe that you're too close to the situation. Like, you actually don't even see your greatness. And so it took someone, it could have been anybody, but it took me coming to you and being like, hey, let's do this thing. Like, I was like engaging you and I was under the assumption that you knew all those things. And so that's one of the reasons as well we wanted to have a big, virtual summit. We set aside the day to go after this topic because, one of the things that you probably, and I want to speak for you, but you can nod while your audio is getting sorted out. But one thing, like, you probably thought you were the only one, like, I bet that, it seems like everybody kind of has their thing down. Everyone has their message down. And so it's like, what am I going to add to the space? And I see that so much with people because they're like, is my thing even worth putting out there, especially right now, 2020, everyone's been realizing how important platforms are and digital platforms. And so it's easy to jump on social media and see that person going live, talking about their passion or their business or their thing. Or, you see so-and-so started a new podcast or YouTube channel. And it's easy to think like, I wonder how they did that. I wonder how they got there. And so it's so cool to see, your journey, because that's really the journey I want everybody involved in this event to go through. Like, because most likely everyone out there watching, your friends, your family, the people who know you, probably think that you think that you're amazing. They think you have it figured out. So really it's a process of you agreeing with that and agreeing that truth about yourself and agreeing with that superpower and just getting it out there. And so it's going to be super practical as well. The event's going to be interactive. There's going to be tons of ways to connect with the speakers, connect with the other attendees. There's going to be a huge chat. We're going to have some breaks and do some breakout sessions. So you're going to get to connect with other people that are on this same journey of discovering their voice. And that's one of the most powerful things about the event is because you're going to realize you're not alone. Like, all those people starting YouTube channels, starting podcasts, like, yeah, they're just a few steps ahead of you, but they were in your same shoes probably just a few months ago. And so, you guys are back.
Yay!
Yeah, it's still not picking up the mic, so I don't know how much the sound quality is going to be.
Sorry, guys, it's being difficult for us, but
you guys are fine.
I cannot agree with you more, Cassiddy. That is exactly where I was, and I feel like if you can break through just that barrier of thinking you're alone, thinking, I'm the only one that's dealing with these thoughts and all of that stuff. If you just recognize, no, there are so many people that are dealing with the same thing and really encouraging one another and getting the courage in times like this, I feel like this event, that's one thing that you're going to walk away with. You're going to walk away with courage to actually step out. And I think that's powerful.
And the other thing, Cassiddy, is I'm convinced everybody in life has either a cage or a wound within inside of them. So you will either have a cage that will keep you back, internal battles that will keep you from stepping into your destiny, the life that you're supposed to live by design, or you will have the womb and you will begin to create something so beautiful. And I'm convinced that people don't understand that within them, by divine nature, we're born again, meaning that by nature, we have a womb to be able to create something, give birth to something that's so powerful. And I believe that this actual virtual event that you're putting on is going to help so many people discover the womb within them that has actually become a cage that is stopping them. So,
Yep.
Man, that's such a powerful analogy, and I can't agree more. That's so much about what I'm going to be talking about in the opening session is like, hey, everyone does have a voice. Everyone does have, this thing inside of them, because really your voice is just a tool to get your purpose, your passion, those things that make you come alive. It's just a tool to get it out there. And so really it's about discovering, that thing that you are supposed to give birth to, exactly like what you're saying. So I love that, man.
And I'm excited because we have two powerhouses right here, and that is going to be fire on top of everybody else who's on. You have a lineup that clearly, you can pay thousands of dollars to attend a conference like this and get so much, but yet it's an online event and the price is so reasonable. It's a steal. I'll just be honest. It is a steal for the quality of people and the content and the value that you are bringing. It's a no-brainer. It really is a no-brainer.
Yes. And, I know the question's going to come up. The live event is on Saturday. Do you have option for replays?
Yeah, there is an option to grab the recordings. And so, of course, we definitely want people to be there, be live, show up, commit the day to discovering your voice. But I totally get it. It's the holidays. So grab those recordings as well. That is also at discoveryourvoiceevent.com. So you'll have the options to grab both.
Awesome. That's
awesome.
Really
awesome.
helpful. Yep.
Anything else you want to share about the event?
That's pretty much it, man. That's the rundown. And so definitely show up, hear these amazing speakers. Like I said, it's going to be crazy interactive. Dove Alexander's session is going to be insane. He's going to walk you through your purpose and identity. So people are going to in the actual session, we're not just going to talk about it, we're going to be about it. And so we're going to have some workbooks, some questions you can ask yourself, some self-reflection, all that kind of stuff. And so it's not just a conference or not just a virtual event about a topic. It's about really putting in the work and going through the process of it. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm super pumped. You're not just going to listen to us talk all the time, for a whole day. We're going to actually do this thing together. And so what I'm really excited about, and I got to give Des another shout out, is we're on this process of discovering your voice, but her session is all going to be about activating your voice. And so the practical things that you need to actually activate your voice, you can discover it. And it's I know what this is supposed to be, because I know there's people on here right now who know their purpose, know what they're supposed to be talking about, and they actually know their voice and they think they need to discover it. But really what you need is to activate it. And so that session is going to be absolutely amazing. So definitely just grab your tickets, discoveryourvoiceevent.com. It's only $7. And it's going to be all day starting at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We are going to have breaks. Don't worry. but we're going to wrap up that evening so you can still have your Saturday night as well. So I hope to see you there.
Yay.
Yes, go ahead and check the link down below. It's in I forgot, what do they call it? The ticker going across the screen right there. Also, I'll make sure to put the link in the post when we get done here. Well, Cassiddy, it has been an honor and amazing. Anytime we get the privilege to chat with you and actually inspire people. I think that's something that we're all passionate about, is inspiring people to really become who they were created to be. And that's why it's so exciting about this event, and seeing both you guys together with so many other voices is going to be amazing.
It is.
And it's going to be fire. And I just wish I had my sound effects right now. That
You're good. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you Saturday.
Thanks, Cassiddy.